Good morning, everyone. I want to talk to you now about two terms that we frequently hear in the newspapers or on the social media or on the streaming channels such as Netflix. Sociopaths and psychopaths. So I'm very sure that you must have heard these terms. By seeing Netflix these days, a lot of TV shows focus on, or movies focus on murders and thefts, bank robberies, etc. A lot of people are seeing these things these days. So talking about psychopaths. Now, a psychopath is a person with a serious personality disorder who does not care about the feelings of the others, has no remorse, no guilt, no conscience, and he actively wants to hurt others' feelings or emotions and cause deliberate harm to others. Now, there might be a genetic predisposition for this, but there are signs when we can see as young as 6 or 8 years, and especially in the teenage age, where the boy or a girl shows these psychopathic traits. Normally, they are aggressive, they try to bully the kids, they try to dominate them, and they have very low guilt to what they do. So, zero conscience is the main criteria for them, and when they hurt people, they want to hurt them for a goal. So they always have a symbiotic or a parasitic relationship with these people. They might make fake friendship, they might make friendship in the office, for example, they might be fake friends, and they always try to get something out of the relationship. Now, they're also very high functioning IQ people. They're very intelligent, they're very smart, and for example, a lot of psychopaths are murderers or chronic rapists or child molesters, or they do crimes such as bank robberies or money heists. Now, as they are very intelligent, they are very careful as well. So they are very meticulous in the planning, almost on a compulsive obsessive level, and they do not want to get caught at any rate. Also, they might try to frame other people who they have befriended and make them the face of the project or the crime, and they always work in the shadows as the mastermind. The next thing psychopaths interestingly do are they be a part of the society, work in good jobs, they have good degrees, and interestingly a statistic finding shows that these high functioning psychopaths mostly are in the police jobs, lawyers or doctors, or entrepreneurs/CEOs, where the whole agenda is to be the boss or in a very good position where they can control the other people under them, and there are no doubts regarding to the nature. So they are in a position of high post where no one will doubt them, and even if they do something, they can always blame the job on someone else and escape the crime. Sociopath is a person with a mental illness where he wants to cause some harm and is always aggressive with other people, with having more mood liability when compared to the psychopaths. So this term sociopath can be seen or interchangeable with antisocial personality disorder. Now, when seen in children, it can be as small as bullying others or hurting others or playing pranks on teachers or adults and trying to gain some enjoyment from it. Now, the differences between sociopath and psychopath will be, in psychopaths, they enjoy harming others. In sociopath, they might do it, but not on that level. The dopamine reward system is not overactive, or the reward system is not as much as seen in psychopaths. That's why they do it more, whereas sociopaths may do it very rarely, or if it's a pattern, they do it just for doing it, but not for the reward system. Antisocial traits may be due to brain injury or the socio elements such as upbringing by the parents, seeing seniors or his neighbors or the peers around him, if there are any criminal activity or antisocial elements around them, they learn these things from them and try to mimic them as well. And in school, if they had seen or suffered trauma, they try to learn it and depict it on someone else who are younger to them, because they felt that that is the right thing to do, and they felt it, and it needs to be projected onto someone else. And slowly these antisocial elements or the personality traits develop more, and they become more stronger and resilient as the person grows older. Now, when compared to the psychopaths, sociopaths cannot hold the jobs that well. They are very much impulsive. Even in like petty crimes, they might do it out of compulsion of the act and impulsivity, and they get easily caught. And because they're very mood labile, they're very aggressive, and they also are very fickle minded. they might get caught easily and they are sent repeatedly to the jails or reprimanded by the police. And so they have a very long rap sheet for the crimes. And then coming to relationship wise, they might not have relationship which are very stable. They might have very short term relationship based with the parents, co-workers, families or loved ones. Now coming to the treatment, it is very hard to treat personality disorders, especially antisocial personality traits and psychopaths. But if and when they do come to us abroad by the police or the courts or even by the family members, we can definitely try some medications to control the anger and the impulsivity, and psychotherapy is done by a psychologist to control their impulsive behaviors and to teach them about the wrongdoings and also modify the behavior by CBT, etc. Thank you.